Alright, this is going to be a recording for a Djbales, the person I am meeting for the computer here. Give you a quick rundown of everything. You can see how good condition it is, verify the motherboard, and show you it running. So here's the motherboard that I just got done putting the components in. You can see this one's got the 4 RAM slots with only one being used. It's 4 gigabytes, and I'll show you that once I turn it on. The other thing here is you can see that this graphics card, this basic one, which just basically allows you to have the 2 DVIs for the double monitors. This is taking up one of the 16 lane slots, the blue one there, and then you have the lesser one here at the end. So if you were to get a bigger case, that basically has one more extra row down here, because most graphics cards are going to be, 2 lanes wide. Then you'd be able to add a second graphics card. If you found some older ones that were cheap and you got 2, you could effectively get a lot more performance out of it. And then the other thing is you got the 4 plus 2 USB ports on the back. Can't really see it, but there's 6 ports total back there. And then you have the 4 ports on the front. So that's, I believe, 10 ports total. And then just to verify, here's the old tower with the older style motherboard in it. You can see this one just has the one 16-lane graphics card slot and the 2 RAM slots instead of 4. And then you can also see here on the front where it just has the 2 USB ports. So there's a lot of wires here. It's kind of hard to see where it all goes. But if I roll over here and I press this power button, you'll see the light come on, and then you'll see the 2 monitors come on as well. And then just to verify that I am controlling this computer, you can see that this is the cord here for the mouse. And I'll go ahead and plug that into this computer for you. You can see that when I plug it in, this comes on. And then just give it a minute to boot up. Now it does take, what would it be? Maybe, I want to say anywhere from, well, you can see it actually didn't take that long. Might have to tighten this connection here because it didn't come on this one. Give me just a second. Technical difficulties. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so I have the couple things here to show you. First, I'll go to File Explorer. But what I was saying actually is it takes probably about 20 seconds at most or so to fully boot up. And this is because it's on a regular hard drive. If you were to get like an SSD or something like that, it would greatly improve your startup time, just so you're aware of that. But you can see here it does indeed have the 4 gigabytes installed, and it's got the i5 2400. So with that in mind, I'll really quickly show you the performance test here. I don't know, I did do it once. I don't know if it saved it. I can at least show you where it stacks up against the rest of the processors, because it's a 2nd generation, so it's not too new, but it's it still gets the job done real well. What is this? Oh, so let's see here. Here we go. Is this? No. Alright, so this test takes like maybe 30 seconds to run. I don't want to make this video so long, but I'm going to go ahead and do it here. I'm going to start running it, and then I'm going to pause it, and I'll pick right back up when it's done. Alright, so it looks like it's about done. It's doing the last one now. In a second, it'll finish. There it goes. What is this? Oh, is this part of the... Hold on. Oh, it's not letting me move my mouse. Hold on. I didn't want to do the full test. I'll be right back. Alright, I can't figure out, for some reason it's not letting me stop it. Well, actually, hold on, it might let me here in a second. It's doing the full test, and it keeps not letting me stop it. So, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'll be right back, I guess, once it's done. Because it's doing, I guess, a graphics test, 2D stuff. But, obviously this isn't really going to do very well with the current card, especially 3D stuff. But, so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I finally got it to quit doing the full thing. And I just wanted to show you here, as far as the CPU goes, it's at the bottom of this particular list, but you can see here, as far as like an Intel Core i5-4590, which is a newer chip, which is still well over a couple $100, gets about a 7,700. So this is about 2,000 behind that. Out of that, I'd say you're looking at about 70%. Oh, great. No, it's still doing the test for some reason. It just, there's no stop button. So it won't exactly let me do that. But, I mean, you saw the numbers. It showed, I think, an Intel Core i3 on there. That was 4th gen. If you go back and pause the video, and you can see that it had a slightly higher score than the newest, or than a newer i3. So as far as performance, it's still very good. And if you go to YouTube and type in, i5 2400 playing whatever game that you can find, you'll see that it handles it pretty well. So, yeah, the only thing that this won't handle, and I'll tell you if it's your plan, that's VR. If you ever plan to do any, like, VR or anything like that, certain VR games that might not do too well on, just because VR actually takes quite a bit, because I have a computer I'm trying to get VR working on, and even my CPU, which is a little better than this one, is having some trouble. But nonetheless, so yeah, that's everything. You can see you got the 2 monitors, and yeah, so I guess I'll see you as long as this looks appealing to you, and thanks for watching.